double shift at the dam, bless your boots and your back. This is Tilly Skylark coming to you live from the capital heart of the new California Republic, where the coffee is strong and the paperwork is stronger.
And this is Elliot Crane, steady at the helm, and mildly concerned about the structural integrity of our coffee maker. You're tuned to NCR Capital City Radio, broadcasting across Sac Town, the American River Line, and anywhere a signal can sneak past a hill.
If you can hear us, you're officially part of the Republic's most informed, best dressed, and moderately caffeinated citizenry.
Today we've got Senate rumblings, caravan advisories, Brahmin Games qualifiers, and a weather report that may or may not involve sideways dust.
Plus music to keep your boots tapping while you rebuild civilization. One permit at a time.
Stay sharp. Stay decent. And if you're filing Form 27B for agricultural tithe exemptions, we're rooting for you.
This is NCR Capital City Radio.
Voice of the Republic.
I love those dear hearts and gentle people who live in my hometown, because those dear hearts and gentle people will never ever let you down. They read the good book from Friday till Monday. That's how the weekend goes. How it goes. I've got a dream house I'll build there one day, with picket fence and rambling road. I feel so welcome each time that I return, that my happy heart keeps laughing like a clown. I love those dear hearts and gentle people who live and love in my hometown. They read the good book from Friday till Monday. That's how the weekend goes. I've got a dream house I'll build there one day, with picket fence and rambling roads. I feel so welcome each time that I return, that my happy heart keeps laughing like a clown. Like a clown. I love those dear hearts and gentle people who live and love in my hometown. In my hometown. Those dear hearts and gentle people who live in my hometown.
All right. Let's turn to something that's been crossing my desk more than once this week. We've received multiple reports of irregular activity near the Yolo Bypass corridor, specifically along the levee stretches west of Sac Town.
Irregular activity as in wildlife, raider traffic, or irregular as in file a report and try not to think about it irregular?
The third one. Caravan teams running the River Crown trade route have reported individuals going missing during overnight stops. No signs of struggle. No Brahmins spooked. No shell casings. No tracks leading away from camp.
No tracks? The bypass mud holds prints like a ledger book. Even a gecko leaves its autobiography out there.
Correct. And yet, according to 3 separate crew leads, 1 person per incident simply failed to report at dawn roll call. Bedroll intact. Gear untouched.
That's not raider behavior. Raiders leave noise, drama, a calling card. And wildlife leaves something behind.
Exactly. NCR Rangers swept 2 of the sites. No drag marks, no blood, no disturbed perimeter alarms.
Okay, Let's slow this down. 3 separate caravans, different crews, different weeks, same corridor?
Same corridor, western levee section, roughly 2 miles south of the old flood control station ruins.
Fog sits heavy out there at night. Sound carries strangely. You can hear something 50 yards away and swear it's whispering in your ear. Did any of the remaining crew report hearing anything?
2 did. They described it as movement along the levee crest. Not charging, not stalking, just pacing.
Pacing? Like watching?
Let's be clear. There is no confirmed hostile force operating in the Yolo Bypass at this time. The Department of Frontier Security believes environmental factors may be contributing to confusion during night shifts.
Right. Long hours, river fog. Fatigue plays tricks on the mind. But if you're traveling that route, tighten your watch rotations. No solo patrols after dark. Keep lantern light low but steady. And log every irregular sound, even if it feels silly.
And report directly to Ranger Command at Red Switch, or through ORAHA offices in Sac Town. Patterns matter.
We'll continue monitoring reports. If this turns out to be nothing, we'll all breathe easier. If it's something, we'd rather shine light on it early.
For now, the Yolo Bypass remains open for trade. But awareness is not paranoia. It's preparedness.
You're listening to NCR Capital City Radio. We inform, we study, we endure.
Voice of the Republic.
Let's go sunning, it's so good for you. Let's go sunning, neath the sky of blue. Greet the sun every morn. Feel as free and happy as the day you were born. Let's go native, sun your cares away. Be creative, learn to live and play. Pretty flowers need the sun. This applies to everyone. Life's worth living when nature's giving happiness to everyone. So let's go sunning. Let's go native, sun your cares away. Be creative, learn to live and play. Pretty flowers need the sun. This applies to everyone. Life's worth living when nature's giving happiness to everyone. So let's go sunning.
You're listening to NCR Capital City Radio, bringing you music, news, and the comforting knowledge that at least 7 departments are filing paperwork about your existence.
8, Elliot. The Office of Civilian Morale just opened a sub-office to track excessive sighing.
Good. Mine were becoming unregulated.
Into each life some rain must fall, but too much is falling in mine. Into each heart some tears must fall, but someday the sun will shine. Some folks can lose the blues in their hearts, but when I think of you, another shower starts. Into each life some rain must fall, but too much is falling in mine.
Into each life some rain must fall, but too much is falling in mine. Into each heart some tears must fall, but someday the sun will shine. Some folks can lose the blues in their hearts, but when I think of you, another shower starts. Into each life some rain must fall, but too much is falling in mine.
Into each and every life, some rain has got to fall. But too much of that stuff has fallen into mine. And into each heart, some tears has got to fall. But I know that someday that sun is bound to shine. Some folks can lose the blues in their heart,
but when I think of you, another shower starts. Into each life some rain must fall, but too much is falling in mine.
The Senate has approved a new federal spending package today.
Oh, good. Infrastructure?
No. 3 new statues of President Tandy. And a commemorative fountain shaped like a tax form.
Yes. Water you can't drink, and paperwork you can't escape.
Some people say a man is made out of mud. A poor man's made out of muscle and blood. Muscle and blood and skin and bones. A mind that's weak and a back that's strong. You load 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. I was born one morning when the sun didn't shine. I picked up my shovel and I walked to the mine. I loaded 16 tons of number 9 coal, and the straw boss said, well, to bless my soul, you load 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. I was born one morning, it was drizzling rain. Fighting and trouble are my middle name. I was raised in the canebrake by an old mama lion. Can't no high-toned woman make me walk the line. You load 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. If you see me coming, better step aside. A lot of men didn't, a lot of men died. One fist of iron, the other of steel. If the right one don't get you, then the left one will. You load 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to to the company store.
Thinking about joining the NCR Rangers?
Do you enjoy long walks through lethal silence?
Do you like staring at horizons dramatically?
Apply today. Complimentary duster included.
Emotional repression sold separately.
The roads are the dustiest, the winds are the gustiest, the gates are the rustiest, the pies are the crustiest, the songs the lustiest, the friends the trustiest, way back home. Back home. The trees are the sappiest, the days are the nappiest, the dogs are the yappiest, the kids are the scrappiest, the jokes the snappiest, the folks the happiest, way back home. Don't know why I left the homestead, I really must confess. I'm a weary exile, singing my song of loneliness. The grass is the springiest, the bees are the stingiest, the birds are the wingiest, the bells are the ringiest, the heart's the singiest, the arms the clingiest, way back home. What about the sun? The sun's the blaziest, and the fields the daisiest, and the cows the graziest, and the help's the laziest, the boys are the wittiest, the girls are the prettiest, way back home. The pigs are the snootiest, the owls are the hootiest, the plants the fruitiest, stars the shootiest, the grin's the funniest, the smile's the sunniest, way back home. Don't know why I left the homestead, I really must confess. I'm a weary exile, singing my song of loneliness. The food is the spreadiest, the wine is the headiest, the pals are the readiest, the gals are the steadiest, the love the liveliest, the life the loveliest, way back, way back, way back home. No place like home, sweet home.
And before we roll into the next set, Elliot, I'd be remiss if we didn't pause for a moment tonight, because this date carries a lot of weight across the Republic.
It does indeed, Tilly. 53 years ago tonight, the turbines at Red Switch Relay Dam were brought online for the first time since the Great War. A restoration many historians now consider the true beginning of NCR's modern infrastructure era.
Hard to imagine now, with cities lit, rail depots powered, signal towers blinking all across the valley. But there was a time when all of this sat in darkness.
Total darkness in some regions. Settlements rationed lantern oil. Surgeons operated by hand-crank lamps. Rangers ran night patrols guided by starlight alone. Red Switch changed that.
Walk us through that night, Elliot. You've studied the restoration logs more than anyone I know.
The dam itself had survived the war structurally, but the relay systems were gutted, transformers stripped, control boards fused beyond recognition. It took 11 years of salvage, fabrication, and Ranger-escorted engineering crews to make the turbines viable again.
11 years.
11. On the night of activation, witnesses reported the control room shaking as the first turbine spun freely. dust fell from the rafters like snowfall.
I heard no one spoke when they threw the breaker.
That's correct. No countdown, no ceremony. Just one engineer, steadying his hand on a lever that hadn't moved in 2 centuries.
And when he pulled it?
The grid didn't surge. It breathed. Power flowed first to the Ranger Barracks at Red Switch Ridge, then the pump stations along the American River Line. Then, Sacramento's Civic District flickered back to life, one building at a time.
Like watching stars come back online.
An apt comparison. Within 6 months, agricultural output doubled, thanks to powered irrigation alone. Medical refrigeration reduced wasteland fever fatalities by nearly 40%.
All because someone believed the old world's machines were still worth saving.
Not saving, reclaiming. The NCR doesn't preserve relics, Tilly. We put them back to work.
Spoken like a man who's never met a dead generator he didn't want to resurrect.
Guilty as charged.
Tonight, settlements across the Republic are observing the traditional 1-minute dimming in honor of that first power-up. A reminder of what darkness felt like, and how hard people fought to leave it behind.
So, wherever you're listening from tonight, a city apartment, a caravan rig, a lone porch light beyond the grid's farthest reach, know that every watt you're using traces back to that lever at Red Switch.
Here's to the engineers.
The Rangers.
And the labor crews who kept the turbines turning when the world was still trying to fall apart.
Happy Red Switch Anniversary, Republic.
And now, let's get those lights glowing a little warmer with tonight's next selection. Stay tuned.
First you say you do, and then you don't, and then you say you will, and then you won't. You're undecided now, so what are you gonna do? Now you wanna play, and then it's no, and when you say you'll stay, that's when you go. You're undecided now, so what are you gonna do? I've been sitting on a fence, and it doesn't make much sense, 'cause you keep me in suspense, and you know it. Then you promise to return. When you don't, I really burn. Well, I guess I'll never learn, and I show it. If you got a heart, and if you're kind, then don't keep us apart. Make up your mind. You're undecided now, so what are you gonna do? Sitting on a fence, and it doesn't make much sense, 'cause you keep me in suspense, and you know it. Then you promise to return. When you don't, I really burn. Well, I guess I'll never learn, and I show it. If you got a heart, heart. And if you're kind, then don't keep us apart. Make up your mind. You're undecided now, so what are you gonna do? Now if you don't love me, I wish you'd say so. I love you so much, honey, I just got to know I'm just a fool for you. What are you gonna do?
Caps inflation is up again this quarter.
Unbelievable. I remember when you could buy a full meal for 5 caps.
Now it's 25. And comes with a side of radiation poisoning.
Luxury dining.
I'm as corny as Kansas in August. I'm as normal as blueberry pie. No more a smart little girl with no heart. I have found me a wonderful guy. I am in a conventional dither with a conventional star in my eye. And you will note there's a lump in my throat when I speak of that wonderful guy. I'm as tried and as gay as a daisy in May, a cliche coming true. I'm bromidic and bright as a moon, happy night pouring light on the dew. I'm as corny as Kansas in August, high as a flag on the 4th of July. If you'll excuse an expression I use, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love with a wonderful guy. No more a smart little girl with no heart. I have found me a wonderful guy. I'm as tried and as gay as a daisy in May, a cliche coming true. I'm bromidic and bright as a moon, happy night pouring light on the dew. I'm as corny as Kansas in August, high as a flag on the 4th of July. If you'll excuse an expression I use, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love with a wonderful guy.
Happy Trails Caravan Company now offers expanded insurance plans.
What's covered?
Bandits, rad storms, Brahmin stampedes.
Reasonable.
Existential dread is extra.
Naturally.
Well, I'm getting tired working hard every day. Working every day and not getting much pay. I got a big Geiger counter, it's a pretty good rate. When the needle starts clicking, it's the way I'm gonna dig. Money, money, honey, the kind you fold. Money, money, honey, rock and roll. Break it in, paint it up like hay. Have a rocking good time and throw it all away. See me now in my long Cadillac. Engines in the middle, spare wheel on the back. Man, don't you know I'll be hard to stop when I find that big uranium rock. Money, money, honey, the kind you fold. Money, money, honey, rock and roll. Break it in, bail it up like hay. Have a rocking good time and throw it all away. Yes, that's me in my long Cadillac. Heading down the road and I ain't coming back. Ain't no red light gonna make me stop when I find that big uranium rock. Money, money, honey, the kind you fold. Money, money, honey, rock and roll. Break it in, bail it up like hay. Have a rocking good time and throw it all away.
You're tuned to NCR Capital City Radio, civilization's last functioning conversation.
Functioning is a generous term.
We're held together by vacuum tubes and optimism.
And duct tape.
Mostly duct tape.
Girls, girls, watch out, watch out. There's a two-legged animal running about. If it smokes a great big cigar and it hangs around at a bar, if it tells the biggest lies, wears the loudest eyes, it's a man. If it acts just like a cross patch, has a face with whiskers that scratch, if it's stubborn as can be, mean and ornery, it's a man. If it walks, if it talks, if its habits are a little bit peculiar, if it brags and tries to make you think it's wonderful, be on the lookout, don't let it fool ya. But if it makes the moon up on high, more than just a light in the sky, if it kisses you and you find you like it to, grab it, it's a man. If it whistles each time you pass, owns a car that runs out of gas, then it's time that you get hep. Better watch your step. It's a man. If it acts just like it's the boss, when it knows that you are, of course, if it gets a little rough, thinks it's very tough, it's a man. If it walks, if it talks, if its habits are a little bit peculiar, if it brags and tries to make you think it's wonderful, be on the lookout, don't let it fool ya. But if it's kneeling down on one knee, saying, darling, please marry me, then don't hesitate, better name the date and then grab it, hold it, hang on to it, for it's a man.
This is an update to our earlier report regarding the Yolo Bypass corridor. Ranger Command has confirmed a fourth disappearance. This occurred last night.
Fourth. Elliot, that confirms pattern status.
Yes. This latest incident occurred less than half a mile from the previous report. Unlike the others, this one leaves evidence.
What kind of evidence?
A perimeter lantern was found extinguished. Not broken, not knocked over. Turned off.
Turned off? That's deliberate.
Yes. Additionally, a watch rifle was discovered placed upright against a levee post. Safety engaged. Fully loaded.
No one sets their rifle down like that during an attack. That's orderly.
Correct. And this morning, Rangers reported finding something new. Footprints.
Finally.
Single set, approaching the camp from the levee crest. None leaving.
None leaving.
None. The prints stop at the edge of the fire ring. No drag marks, no disturbance. No additional impressions in the mud.
That's not possible. Mud doesn't forget.
The Rangers are not speculating publicly. However, a temporary advisory has now been issued. All caravan traffic through the western Yolo corridor is suspended until further notice.
If you are currently traveling west of Sac Town along the River Crown route, redirect immediately through the Green Bar corridor. Do not camp along open levee lines. Travel in minimum groups of 6.
There is no confirmed hostile faction operating in the area. But the situation is no longer classified as isolated.
4 people don't just vanish into river fog.
No, they don't.
We will continue reporting verified information only. No rumor cycles, no panic spirals. But if you've seen something out there, Anything unusual along the bypass, report it, even if it sounds impossible.
Especially if it sounds impossible.
To the families waiting for those 4 travelers, we see you. We are not looking away.
The Republic does not abandon its own.
You're listening to NCR Capital City Radio.
Voice of the Republic.
Lay that pistol down, babe, lay that pistol down. Pistol packing mama, lay that pistol down. Oh, drinking beer in a cabaret, was I having fun? Until one night she caught me right, now I'm on the run.
Oh, lay that pistol down, babe, lay that pistol down. Pistol packing mama, lay that pistol down. Oh, I see you every night, Bing, and I'll woo you every day. I'll be your regular mama, and I'll put that gun away.
Oh, lay that pistol down, babe, lay that pistol down. Pistol packing mama, lay the thing down before it goes off and hurts somebody. Oh, she kicked out my windshield and she hit me over the head. She cussed and cried and said I'd lied and she wished that I was dead.
Oh, lay that pistol down, babe, lay that pistol down. Pistol packing mama, lay that pistol down. With 3 tough gals from deep down Texas way. We got no pals, they don't like the way we play. We're a rough, rootin', tootin', shootin' trio, but you ought to see my sister Cleo. She's a terror, make no error, but there ain't no laissez-faire. Here's what we tell her.
Lay that pistol down, babe, lay that pistol down. Pistol packing mama, lay that pistol down.
Batch of corn, the revenuers came. The draw was slow, so now they know you can't do that to Maine.
Oh, lay that pistol down, babe, lay that pistol down.
Pistol packing mama,
Lay that pistol down. Oh, singing songs in a cabaret, was I having fun? Till one night I didn't sing right, now I'm on the run. Oh, lay that pistol down, babe, lay that pistol down.
Pistol packing mama, lay that pistol
down.
Oh, pistol packing mama, lay that pistol down.
You're listening to NCR Capital City Radio. That was Pistol Packin' Mama. We needed a breath after that confirmation.
4th disappearance confirmed. Yolo Bypass corridor. If you're just tuning in, yes, 4.
All right, let's talk to you directly now. The Rangers are already sweeping the floodplain. The levee patrols have doubled, and every set of eyes in Sac Town is open.
There are whispers about experimental tech, about lights in the fog. We will follow those leads. We will not let this story vanish the way those 4 did.
Fear thrives in silence. So we will not be silent. Not on this frequency, not in this city.
Until we know more, the message is simple. Travel smart. Travel together. And stay loud.
This is NCR Capital City Radio. We are your signal in the dark. And no matter what's moving through that fog, we are still here.
We will update you the moment we learn more. Count on it.
Stay sharp, Capital District. And keep your radios close.
Good night.
Good night.
Well, I don't know, but I've been told uranium ore's worth more than gold. I sold my cad, I bought me a Jeep, I got that bug and I can't sleep. Uranium fever has gone and got me down. Uranium fever is spreading all around. With a Geiger counter in my hand,
I'm going out to stake me some government land.
uranium fever has gone and got me down. Well, I had a talk with the AEC and they brought out some maps that looked good to me. And one showed me a spot he said he knowed, so I straddled my Jeep and headed down the road. I reckon I drove about 100 miles down a bumpy road out through the wilds, when all of a sudden I bounced to a stop at the foot of a mountain, didn't have no top. Uranium fever has done and got me down. Uranium fever is spreading all around. With a Geiger counter in my hand,
I'm going out to stake me some government land.
uranium fever has done and got me down. Well, I took my Geiger and I started to climb right up to the top, where I thought I'd find a hunk of rock that'd make it click just like I'd read about Vernon Pick. On the second day I made the top, and I'm telling you, Steve, I was ready to stop. The only clicking that I heard that day was the bones in my back that had gone astray. Uranium fever has done and got me down. Uranium fever, it's spreading all around. With a Geiger counter in my hand,
I'm going out to stake me some government land.
uranium fever has gone and got me down. Well, you pack up your things, you head out again into some unknown spot where nobody's been. You reach the spot where your fortune lies. You find it's been staked by 17 other guys. Well, I ain't kidding, I ain't gonna quit. That bug's done caught me and I've been bit. So with a Geiger counter and a pick in my hand, I'll keep right on staking that government land. Uranium fever has gone and got me down. Uranium fever is spreading all around. With a Geiger counter in my hand,
I'm going out to stake me some government land.
uranium fever has gone and got me down.